Hey, hello everybody. Welcome back to Kandelin. It is mid-autumn, last day of mid-autumn here, and, well, it's still a bit dark. There are almost 8 a.m. Sun's going to be coming up here in a bit, so that's nice. We're going to be able to look and see the sunrise. But, well, we're cultivating up
Well,
our
I'm parked
field over
in
here.
at 12, so in just a little bit, I'll give you 20.
Hey, buddy,
That's
what's up?
okay. Oh, boy, when it gets light, it gets light.
It's not too bright over here yet. Must be on the bright side of the county.
We experienced that today too. It was thunderstorms over me, and it was sunny where they were.
He's all saying that your bright comment is maybe a little over exaggerated. Yeah, it's not.
It's the pink trailers.
Not black.
Oh, believe me, Klein, it's plenty of light right now compared to what we've been doing for the last 6 hours.
Hey, James, what's up?
This map gets dark.
Yeah, I was on it a couple times when it was
Yeah,
night.
man,
It was dark.
you can't
It's
see
black.
as far as you can see with your. If you can't see beyond the headlights. I mean, this is like the middle of the day compared to what we've been doing.
Yeah, that's why I said when I got in the server, it's going to be an awful dark winter.
Yeah.
Hey, but I got 4 pregnant cows, so I'm happy.
4.
Silver, stop!
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, James, this is a class 900, 960. Thought we would get that in advance of the class Platinum Edition coming out in about a month now.
Oh,
Other side.
I know.
You could have circled around behind me.
Not given this driving skills today.
Oh, what's going on? It's laggy.
All right, sit still. I'll come to you.
I'm going to sit still. It'd be safer.
Oh, like a comedy routine down there on field 22.
I'm going to go fill the trailer. Then I'm going to load my truck up or haul my truck to the silo.
What are you gonna do with all this grain, Jerry?
What grain?
Soybeans you're harvesting.
Well, since my cows don't eat soybeans, and they've got about 100 tons of cereal grain already, or 100,000 liters of cereal grain, and I think 300 tons of hay, or 300,000 liters of hay, and about 150,000 liters of straw, and who knows how much silage.
Short story.
Starve them.
He's gonna sell it.
He's ready for the apocalypse, and he's got like 10 cows.
Excuse me, I have 50.
Oh, 50. Oh,
I'm at 10% capacity.
I got 200 sheep now. You're at 50 cows.
Yep.
He's going to get close to 1 million liters off this one field soybeans.
What's everybody been playing now that we've had all of these maps come out as of late? What, 4 maps get released last week? At least 4, if not more, got updated with season support. And there's more on the way. If we are lucky, we might have a new map to preview in the channel this week. An upcoming release of a map. That is if we're lucky. We'll have to see if it all works out.
You want the cart down there?
Yeah, I'm at 15%. I'm good right now.
Hey Jim B, what's up?
I think
That can sometimes be a big
Weasel's
challenge
about halfway down the
in
field,
finding a map
probably.
that you like, one that really just speaks to you. We've got this field and one more field to cultivate, and then I think we're going to look about what we're going to plant seed in these fields. I want to try to see if I can't get seed in the ground on all of these fields. That way they are all ready to go come springtime. Because over winter, we own this whole forest here. So over winter, we're going to do some forestry in here. Maybe we're going to clear, I don't know how much area we're going to clear out. But we could almost, well, if we cleared all of this out, I think we could almost double the size of that field. And that would bring us a lot of cash into the bank account. Do an awful lot with that. I'm doing pretty good, Jim. Got the weekend roundup done last night. Was able to get on the server here and do a little stuff. Or too terrible late. Entranceway to the farm. Definitely be issue. That's for sure. Yeah, this map's
amazing how easy it is to drive when you can see what you're going to do.
This map's got some pretty tight farms and some pretty open farms. The one we have, the sheep farm, it's pretty tight to get around. Some other ones are fairly spacious. Hey Anthony, what's up? field's going to start going a lot faster because we're getting more to the narrower section of the field. In fact, we should probably do another kind of headland around it. Just to open up the space a little bit. What map are you playing on, Anthony? Yeah, this will make the turnarounds a lot easier. The coloring on these trees looks really nice, even though it is dark. Can't imagine how well it's going to look once light really fills in. Okay, the Nevada map. A lot brighter over there, but haven't seen it hit the ground yet. And I almost totally forgot about the light switch that was the morning and evening light changes in Vanilla 7 or Vanilla 19. Seasons really is taking care of that problem. I was just saying I completely forgot about how the vanilla lighting would work when it would just do a complete flip the switch and get all of a sudden real bright or real dark. Platinum Edition is what, about a month away now?
Yeah, I think it's neat how the sun's coming up on those autumn trees. It's really pretty down here.
Has everyone pre-ordered their copy? Or are you waiting until it comes out? Now, I was on earlier and it was storming, but it was daytime. It might have been on when it's storming at night. Had the lightning flash.
Not at night, but it was a lot of lightning during the day. It would be pretty cool if it was dark.
Guess we're going to start seeing some light. See some shadows now on the trees. The ground, so hopefully the ground will start to light up a little bit. Look at that dark red on that tree. You guys can see that if it's coming through or not. I know it's a little darker on stream than it is for me. But I can't do much about it. We're running 1x speed during the day from 6A to 9P. And 9 p.m. it jumps to 120. And it runs at 120 from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. Peter, they'll have two versions. They'll have the update for those of us that already own the game, and it will be cheaper. Or you could buy, if you don't already own the game, you could buy Farm Sim 19 Platinum Edition, and that would basically be the base game and the Platinum update. So for those that already own the game, it's like a DLC basically. For those that don't, you could either buy the base game or buy the Platinum version of the game. No problem. And if you play on console and you've purchased the Season's Pass, we don't have that capability on PC. But if you're on console and you've purchased a Season Pass, then it'll just show up. You've already bought it. It's definitely brighter now. See a lot more of the field. Almost turn our lights off. Rockhound, I don't know. I haven't talked to him much. He's been on the server a few times. I think he's been doing a lot of American Truck Sim and a lot of Star Wars Knights of the Republic. Hey Josh, what's up? Got this field to cultivate and field 7 to cultivate. Then all of our fields will be done. What's that?
It's quite the climb up to the soybean field.
Oh, yeah, that's why it's brighter over there. You're on top of a hill.
That might be.
There's pretty good sized hills down here on the south end.
Oh, well, happy birthday. Let's go down here and see how. Where are they at? They're down here on 22.
Yeah, I think we got a little close that time.
Walk through the forest. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Yeah. My thing says crop moisture 40%. It definitely shouldn't be letting you harvest.
No, like I said, we harvest during the thunderstorm, and it's been wet the whole time, and it hadn't stopped us. That's why I call these reindeer. They work in the rain.
See what the weather looks like. All day today, dry Friday. Looks like the rest of autumn's going to be dry.
Yep.
Well, I still got probably about 250 acres of soybeans to do, and we should be done with harvest.
Which field's that?
24.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, we got potatoes also. Yeah.
Did anybody get that contract on field 2 to harvest potatoes?
Did you see anybody up there harvesting for the last week?
So it had a plow contract earlier today.
Yeah, I got that. Wiped it out. Okay, this truck is full.
It's definitely getting brighter now. Be nice and bright here in about, I don't know, 15 minutes. But it does mean it is going to be awful dark in winter. I mean, it's only mid-autumn and it's this dark. At 8 in the morning. We get into mid-winter. Wouldn't surprise me if it's not bright by 9:30 or something.
Not the place I wanted to drop in on.
Catch that plane flying around the sky is nice and bright now. Just need the looking for the airplanes to fly through here. So anything at the moment?
Did the pink truck get emptied?
Yeah, this is, well, Yeah, guided
I've
steering.
emptied it twice. I don't know.
That got
I
released
don't know
in
if
the
you
mod
filled it
hub this
back up
week.
since I've been back or not.
I don't even think we saw that in the pending testing thread, did we? It just showed up. Maybe it was there and I just didn't notice it.
Oh, it's full.
Then I'm gonna say it's full.
Wow. Nothing gets by you.
You answered your own question, so I just figured I'd just confirm it for you.
Well, thank you. Mighty neighborly of you.
Well, we just about done here.
Yeah, we'll see how much.
Oh, you have to
I thought it was more like a
wait
still
to buy it,
spring, always
DC.
bouncing around.
Guess you had some unplanned expenses. Those things seem to creep up on you.
Yeah, let me see. What do we got here?
Are you gonna let us take what we can't get in the trucks home with us?
Well, that all depends on how much you're going to get in the trucks. Actually, I think
Oh,
we're going to
no.
be fine.
That is definitely an unplanned expense, isn't it?
I mean, at least the AI gives you a little bit
Yeah,
of
you can see this
profit
field's going to
in
go a
here.
lot quicker now because we only have this little
Well,
bit to
how much
do.
have you ran over?
Already done that big hunk.
How much of our run over?
But now he's worried about running over crop.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, you stay out of this.
Double standards.
You got an empty
Hey, at
truck.
least I got standards. Where are you going?
I'm looking for an empty truck.
Well, you're not. I don't think you're going to find one.
What
So all we
happened
got
to
is
it?
this cart.
Okay.
What happened to your PC?
The bin says I have 627 in the warehouse. I have 90 there, so that pink truck must be full. If we're going to get anywhere close to a million.
That'll do it too, right? That's unplanned loss
The
of
pink
income.
truck is officially full.
Hey, Kevin, what's up?
I'm sitting there. It's full.
It's a hard place to be in for sure.
Okay.
So that's 180.
So that'd be 8, 10, 9, and this cart's 41.
Hope this combine got enough fuel in it to make it back to that header trailer. It's just running on fumes. That was back where, back in 29 or somewhere back there.
I'll let Jerry drive it. He runs things out of fuel. That's the worst part, Kevin. The weekend's half over, isn't it? Has a way of
Weasel to the rescue.
getting by before you want it to be by.
Some next right here. Maybe the other side. I'll say that.
Sometimes I think the week is a break from the weekend. Right? Oh, yeah. If it's that old, that's for sure. Built in, I mean, that's 20 years old.
still, that's a lot off of this field.
You're over 800 then, aren't you? At least that.
I'm 9 something.
Yeah. So we're going to need them next.
Who is Bionic Llamas? I saw that. Llamas.
Village.
Oh, okay.
Now, does it make sense?
$34,000. I don't know. He doesn't have any money to buy these 2 forests that are left.
Yeah, he's got some crop coming off. Well, he's got half of the crop coming off of his fields. Half of it's mine. So he's going to come into some money here in a little bit. We did a share crop on his field.
Weasel orange.
That's Jerry.
Jerry's got a giant forest down here.
No, down there is Weasel.
Yeah, that's orange then.
That's pink down there.
It's a different orange.
Yeah, Weasel's got the big forest in the south central.
He's also got the logging mill.
Right now, I think Weasel is the land baron. I think he owns the majority land now.
There's some forest if you bought the 42. There's a little bit of forest over here to the side of 27 for 300 and some thousand. 390. Then there's a big forest up here in the upper northeast for 615,000. Yeah. Have to buy W5 to get a little bit of 500K. Yeah. There's not a lot of trees he had.
Nope.
I've got a nice section over here by 9. I've got a laptop that's maybe 6 years old. It doesn't run 19 at all.
Potatoes now.
Ran 17 with ultra low graphics.
Who's got the harvester? Rental.
Who's gonna let you rent it? Yeah, I mean these soybeans probably got at least 3 or 4 more days.
Beans are good until the end of early winter. Don't get frozen ground.
Yeah. Village's soybeans were put in the very last minute of the very last day that you could have put them in.
Oh, so they're not ready?
No.
Talking about that hateful pull behind potato harvester that's like 2 rows. That other one, what's the big long looking thing? You're just going to need a bunch of carts to pull beside it because it fills up real quick.
many hogs as he's got, they're going to eat them as fast as we can pull them on the ground.
Yeah, but he's got how much in storage he can buy enough pig food to feed a couple billion?
Oh, this is the guy that's got 1 billion liters of silage and 50 cows. It's ready.
But silage is just too valuable to let some giant steaks, eat it.
Why are you guys giving me grief? My cows are well fed.
I got field 9. It's got a little bit of a tree area there. So what other games other than Farm Sim are you guys playing?
Are you talking about the size of the potato field?
That's what he was.
Oh,
That looks like 40-ish.
what field number?
Is
It's
in the
just
field number.
It's in field 24. It's that little northeast or northwest corner of 24.
I think it kind of looks like the size of field 9. Field 9 says 22 acres. Hunt to Call the Wild. Well, I tried, what is it, the Hunter Classic, and I couldn't figure it out. No.
Hey, my other header trailer's up here in 18.
I guess when we add the vehicle or the field info update, it'll tell us yield or approximate yield.
Yeah, but won't that be based on that whole field?
Yeah, where it chunks things up a bit.
What'll be nice is it's also going to tell us how much seed or fertilizer is going to be needed. That's what'll be nice. That way, Jerry can bring plenty of seed.
Have you touched that seed I brought this morning?
No, I've been slaving all day for you down here.
Baloney! What about all that canola you harvested?
What about all this soybeans I've harvested
Yeah.
in the dark, in the rain?
He doesn't even feed you?
No. We went past dinner and breakfast, and he hadn't brought a biscuit or nothing.
You want some silage?
Potatoes are. Oh,
Where's your sense of adventure, Weasel? We're going to charge it all a village anyway.
Village isn't going to have any money left.
I was thinking we should buy up all the forests.
It's been somewhat the game plan.
Contract out the forestry on a percent share. It's like, if you want to clear my forest down, I can do it. I give you a percent.
All they can afford is a chainsaw and a pickup truck.
And it's a rusty pickup truck at that. We don't know about the chainsaw.
All right, almost done.
That's what you call land poor right there. He's got 374 acres and $2 to his name.
Yeah, and he ain't paid his property taxes.
Coming at you. Right here, and they're fixing to make the left.
I see ya. I'm getting off the road. Trying. Of course,
There's a tree. Hank. Just sit still. I'll get by you. Just sit still.
Oh, we need to wash this thing off a little bit. Maybe we'll swing up by the farm and hose it down a little bit. It's dirt off the windows.
Man, it looks completely different down in here in the daylight.
It does, doesn't it?
Oh. Oh, we'll just drive across Jerry's field.
It's all green and growing down here.
Drives over my field, so you shouldn't have a problem with this, right? Go. See if we can't get in here and not.
I've got
not
villages
get
going to
stuck.
go around on the roadsides and chop down all the trees. Did anybody else notice that the water level on this map seemed to have risen?
I hadn't noticed it.
Dirt off there. Yep, we got some dirt off the
You might
windows.
just see my eyesight.
Let's go check our pond. My pond is stable at the same level it's always been. Oh, look at that. A lot clearer vision. Now we'll be able to see what we're doing. Let's go hit the last field we need to cultivate.
Oh. Well, the hunter's cabin does got a collision on it.
Weasel, if you don't think those potatoes are worth doing, we'll just turn them under.
All that investment to plant them.
No, the computer planted field 24 in potatoes. We just left that little patch in. We turned all the rest of. We turned all the others. The other 300 and something acres of it under.
Oops, wrong field. This one's already been done.
They really don't have anything in them other than harvesting. If there's not enough of them to pay for the harvest or rental, then we'd be better off to turn them under. But they were given to you, Weasel, so it's up to you. What do you want to do? I think Village would rather give you potatoes than cash.
Oh, does he have a lot of root crop in the ground?
Village? No. This Weasel's done a lot of work for him, and more or less he was bartering it out with potatoes.
Oh. This tractor works pretty good. It's got lots of nice power to it. Of course, this cultivator doesn't need a lot of power. We've got 3 tractors on the farm. We've got this one, we've got a Valtra S, and then we got a little Dutz Far, small yard tractor basically, and then we've got a Gator to run around the map with, and a water tank for the Gator to do our watering and for our sheep.
You're the one doing all the math.
Let's lock this in. We'll come by and clearing up the residuals.
Just remember now, we have to run that potato planter ourselves. We can't hire a worker on it because it's Village's field.
Yeah, well, we started with limited funds. If you're not
You're
aware,
buying the 2-rower, are you?
whoa, picked it up.
No. No. That's up to Weasel. I'm not running a 2-rower.
So what we started with
my
is
goodness, he's already got a 2-rower.
everybody started with
Oh.
$2.5 million.
No, he don't. He's got the bigger.
We had to buy the fields. We had to buy our equipment.
So you already decided you're digging taters. Cool.
Oh, so
Oh, you're giving it that 30-minute
test drive.
Test drive. See if you like it.
How many potatoes can he harvest in 30 minutes? No, you have to buy it to do that, don't you?
To do
Yeah,
The
Right.
30-minute test drive.
can't lease it and get that.
Suck it up as many as you can. Yeah.
So being a 4X map, a lot of these fields are pretty expensive. We didn't have to buy the
Well, if you have enough trucks, you can suck up a lot.
farms. Everybody pre-selected their farms, and I gave
got a
them their
truck here that we
farms.
can fill with potatoes.
Hey, Chancellor,
We
what's
got
up?
At least another green one. So that's 4 trailers full, maybe 5.
How you doing?
I think we could probably suck up a lot of taters. And
There, we could turn the headlights off now, I think. Still got those long shadows.
Klein's got a dump truck. We can fill it. You have to negotiate with him.
I don't know if I can dump in this truck or not.
Oh, that's true. Might be time to make a visit to the shop.
We don't want to put any more money in this endeavor. I'm gonna
Oh, your
drop.
trailer? Can't you downgrade them for free?
Well, you do that. Yeah, didn't think about it.
Let's do a little riding inside.
You say the word. I'll be over there.
Are you gonna make it through that tree? No.
Can't see because there they are
Let's
over
just
there.
dump in here before you
Little
get too
corner.
far.
Of course, he's got to drive all the way from the shop in that whatever he's bought.
Okay, you don't want to waste any more time. Go.
$30. I don't know how much he's going to get done.
Let's see, what you do is you borrow this one for 30 minutes, take it back, borrow another one for 30 minutes, take it back, borrow another one for 30 minutes. Before you know, you're done.
You got to keep finding the sales guy you hadn't talked to already.
Or is a different one meets you out front every time?
Yeah, because eventually they'll catch on that you're just used to their rental stuff, the loaners.
I know what we can do.
It's okay.
He borrows it this time, carries it back. I borrow it the next time, carry it back. Jerry, you borrow it. That way we'll get it several times that way.
Yeah, that'll work. See, then the sales guy doesn't catch on. He just thinks that there's a whole lot of people interested in potato harvest.
He thinks he's gonna make a big sale eventually.
Little does he. Yeah, we just can't bring the pink truck nearby. Okay.
It's funny how it's dark over here where these trees are.
Well, you want me to downgrade this truck?
We don't know yet, Jerry. He's busy harvesting right now. Still taking the time to dump. He's gonna get full and then we'll try to dump it. Spending a lot of time around this tree here. And it's got that big old thing sticks out the side, and the trees overhang the field.
If you drive on the untopped potatoes, you lose crop. What's funny is if you top the potatoes,
Don't let me near them.
If you top the potatoes, then crop damage doesn't kick in.
back this way.
Once you drive the Ropa, you'll never do it again.
You did get it with GPS, right?
So what mods or maps are you guys waiting on now? Of course, Lone Oak is out, so that was the big anticipation thing for the last few weeks or months. But now that that's out, what's the next thing? Of course, talked about the Platinum expansion. It's kind of being the next thing. Other than the Platinum expansion, though, what's the next thing? It's got people's interest. I don't know why these mirrors are blinking out like this. I've got it set to the max, which is like 5. There's only 2 that are working. I don't know. Nebraska lands. What I hear,
reach up there. We're good, Jerry.
That is,
it's taller than I thought it was.
It's maybe about a month out.
It looked like it went over top.
Not a month out. I mean, maybe toward the end of this month for testing. Then maybe a week, 2 weeks after that for full release.
It's okay. Juan wanted the money anyway.
Juan Valdez?
No. The body shop dude. Wando de Bondo.
He's out here literally walking the field, counting the rows. He's fixing to do some serious math here.
Yeah, but his 30 minutes are counting.
We'll turn it in, get it for another 30.
All he's got to do is disconnect it. It's 30 minutes of operating time.
No, it's 30 minutes of real time. $82.60.
That's not very many.
Hey, David, what's up?
It wasn't 3 passes. At $300 per thousand, roughly.
That's $2,400.
Oh, it's here with GPS, with guidance. If lines don't align with the edge of the field when
Always
you
store
set it
them
up,
and wait for a great demand.
I don't know how you shift them.
There's just had a great demand for potatoes a couple of days ago.
There's probably information over at the GitHub
Or
site
you can
on
use
how to do
some of
that.
that canola you got stored up and have French fries.
But I don't know.
We're not going to be upside down because it should take about
I never
45,000 to at least
never
this
really
to get
messed with
done
that.
in
I just made a
a
new
couple
one.
hours. You going to turn that one in and lease one now? It's 26,000 initial, then $10,000 an hour. Yeah.
That rate. Yes, he does it. Does he not have the cash to buy it and sell it later?
Yes, 400,000. If he's
Yeah.
does that, we lose half of it. That'd be 200. We would go nowhere with that.
You're not going to lose half the value of the harvest.
Okay, well, it's up to you.
Shell station turn off.
Yeah.
But use that one at the case. Yeah, so I had bought that case at 420,000, and when I sold it back, I think I sold it back for 380. I lost 40 grand off of it. I would have spent a heck of a lot more than 40 grand on leasing it for the hours that we ran it. Let's see. The hours.
Then again,
21,000.
you may just fall in love with it and want to keep it. I mean, it is a pretty machine.
But it doesn't come in pink. Or does it? Somebody get some rattle cans.
Well, if we put that paint mod in, it basically lets you paint nearly everything.
I can see it now. A pink ropa.
Yeah, so we did a video on the weekend roundup toward the end. Those are all time-stamped in the description. And of course, the video I did a long time ago, that was one of the first dev versions of it.
Are you going to keep any of them?
Where are we selling them at?
Yeah, potatoes.
But let me look it up real quick while we're
You
just
gonna sell
waiting
them
for
Or
this
pink
thing to drive
ropas.
across the field.
Okay.
Guided steering. Let's see here. Setting up the line, auto width, increase and decrease the width, offset, shift track. Here we go. So yeah, scroll down below all the files and you'll get to kind of like how to do it with all the various key commands. It tells you how to reset the thing, how to shift it left and right, how to do keystrokes for auto width, and increase and decrease the width
make
manually.
your left right there. You come down that little area, but we're right here.
I'm pretty basic.
So why don't you just
I just learned to use the basics, and that's all I really care about.
You can go count your beans.
Dream on. I gotta go feed the damn cows. Oh, what do they need? Of course they need water.
Well, they probably only take, what, like 20 gallons of water? They only got 50.
It's funny that they have a pond.
Hey, Millennium, what's up?
You can drink out of, but you've got to go pull the water out of the pond, put it in a trough.
They're particular. Want their filtered water. Surprised nobody's asked for the animal pen extension, the water valves.
Don't tell Village.
Did you put it in a spreadsheet? I didn't notice it. No problem. Yeah, I would definitely test it in single player and make sure they actually show up. Because we know Lone Oak, they don't show up. Oakfield, they don't show up. But from what I understand, it's because the position on the placeable isn't set the way it technically should be. So the mod is basically putting the valve, it's not detecting the ground height properly, it's putting the valve in the spout at position 000, which is under the map. So yeah, it's worth a test. I know GTX said he's going to be updating it to where it just spawns the valve and the spout at the water trigger or near the water trigger, as opposed to putting it in the middle of the area. So that'll be nice. Yeah, with all these key commands,
They
David,
take
it's like
10,000 gallons of water a day.
It's like you need a. It's like you need a cheat sheet. Well, you get one of those 30,000 gallon tankers. You fill it with water. You leave it at the water trigger, and it will. If you didn't realize, it'll auto empty until it's empty. Then you only have to fill it every 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably need to leave something attached. That's what I do.
I don't think my little. Oh boy, little Dual's in the drink.
That's what I do with the Gator.
Yeah,
The Gator hooked up to the little water tank, and I just let it drain over a few days.
When that happens, Jerry, you gotta go get a big tractor to pull all that back out.
Oh God.
Been there, done that one in that pond.
You could always reset and then come back later this afternoon.
What's your speed?
Let's go see.
Is it 6?
Let's go see this.
I knew Klein would be here. Okay, got to think about this for a second. Oh, we got an idea.
Like I said, I had to go unhook it all, and take your big tractor, push the little skid loader out of the pond, and then hook the wagon or the trailer with the big tractor and pull it out when it happened.
That engine's doing a great job of not getting drowned.
As long as you keep the breather above water, that diesel will run all day.
Should check the screenshots. It's definitely not underwater. Or I should say, it's definitely not above water.
He did it right. Yeah, same thing happened to me, Jerry. That one day I filled with water them for you. That thing fell off that bank and had to get your big tractor to get it all right there.
Well, so far, I just got to figure out how to get it. I'm out of the water now.
I just gotta figure out how to hook up to the water tanker.
Oh, the water tanker's easy. I just got to get out of this danger spot.
Your tractor will drive off down in there pretty good. Goes pretty ways off in the pond.
We're free. Now comes the fun part.
Yeah, you'll have to add the milk cell trigger manually. Using the editor. Oh, there's that little plane.
Then you're going to start running east and west. Okay.
See if we can check out their adventures. We need to put universal passengers so we can ride along with this.
Yeah, that would be cool. That'd be good for your video. It'd be less dangerous than walking on the header. Running out in front of it.
I can see this is going to take some creativity.
Do you need some help?
I need big... Oh, I got the JD here. No problem. We got this whooped. Pay no attention to the paint scratches.
I mean, I was going to offer to go get my gator and just ram into you.
I've been trying that.
Oh, okay. Probably didn't work because it was pink.
Now the only question is, will this make it through the gate?
You talking about my 84?
Yep.
Should. It goes through mine.
You have collisions on all the fences. There's plenty of other stuff on the map that doesn't have any collisions on it.
Yeah, it has. At least all the fence I have when I crossed those.
In like Flynn.
Hey, David, I haven't gotten any milk yet. Hopefully we'll start getting some milk on Emerald Coast real soon. All the cows I've done with seasons up to this point have always
Do
been...
you want me to wash this before I
beef.
return it?
No, you can just drive it through the pond. That'll be fine.
I'm kind of excited to see how the milk does.
Okay, let's see if this will work.
Weasel, I can't see your
Oh.
progress.
Jet up in the sky.
So on your way back, it should go good.
We saved our water buffalo. Yay.
It'd be nice if an early version of Vehicle Inspect showed like everybody in multiplayer. Like when we had that South American map and I put it in for the first time, we could see everybody in their vehicles. But then fixed it so only the farm vehicles of your farm you can see. Sometimes it's annoying because, like, you know, if you're helping somebody out, you'd like to be able to see what their levels are.
I know when he was in my combines, I could keep up with it. I could see him, but he couldn't see me. That's the weird thing. Only the owner of the vehicle can see what's going on with the person driving my vehicle can't see my progress. Maybe Village will come and play with us, Weasel, once we get this potato field dug up. So this is what's kept him scared off.
I think he's hiding from a lot of things.
I think he wishes he could play because he's remodeling a house, and I'm sure he wishes he could do this instead of painting.
No, because I'm a contractor of all those guys.
Tearing out cabinets.
See here. Move contractor.
But we'll still have to give
Contractor.
him a hard time.
Move contractor. So I can tab in all their vehicles, but I obviously can't see their fill levels at the moment. Now, if they tabbed into one of my vehicles, I would see them show up there. They wouldn't see me. So, like when Darren's in, Darren's part of my farm, so we see each other just fine and dandy. But if one of those guys gets in my equipment, I can see them, but they can't see me up with Vehicle Inspect. Oh my, glass got dirty pretty quick.
Now all we gotta do is give him a bath.
Hose down your cows? Wonder they don't like you.
No. It's cleanliness. They're not like woolly goats.
You have like a debate for cows, just squirts them with water.
Well, they're utterly clean then. Okay.
I did.
Only for you, Weasel.
I have in the past, but then I got a bigger monitor. That darn fox. I got a bigger curved monitor, and the camera sensor
You know, if you set your GPS
now sits too high
then
and too close to me
you can skip those
for it
and
to
it's
really
a whole lot
effectively
easier
work.
to turn everything
So I haven't used it in quite a while because of that. I can't sit further away from the screen because I have the screen on a mount that is mounted to
around.
my
Set your GPS
my racing
and then you've got
seat,
your
my
course.
racing rig.
Instead of coming right
That's
back
basically
on
what I'm
yourself,
playing
just
in.
skip down 2 or 3 and go back across.
So before, when I had the smaller monitors,
Makes it a lot easier.
the sensor
to,
was lower and more in line with my
not have to
head.
fight it at the end of the
But now it's a lot
race.
higher, and the angle just doesn't work right. And track IR just works when you're in first camera view.
Did he post pictures of that puddle jumping experience?
So I'd be able to do this with track IR, but I wouldn't be able to change the camera out of camera. It's been documented for prosperity in various forms of digital media.
Which is to say, yeah.
It's very nice that the game puts your name over top of you, so we all know exactly who it was. So the guy in chat's asking how you make wheat bread and beet grips for cow food. Derry, you want to cover that?
Cereal grain is done at I know it's done at Biwa Cakelin, but I don't know if it's done at any other Biwas. If you want to follow me, I'm going to be picking up some in a few minutes.
And then the grits, you just put the sugar beets in one side of that place, and then drive right around and pick up your grits on the other side. And the grits are actually liquid. You have to have a tanker to get it to pick those up. You know, Lisa figured that out the hard way, but it's actually a liquid.
You got to use one of these tanks from the
Yes,
Kandelin.
the end game. Yeah, from the map game or map tanks. Yeah, and then
Wow.
you just pull in the same place that you feed your cows, and that's where you go. Just mix it in with the food. You come into one side of that building, you drop off your sugar beets, and you come around the other side and pick up the lime in your dry trailer, and then come back with a tanker and go and groats or grits, whatever they call it. But the groats and grits are in liquid form.
So there's a. Did you get the PDF that comes with the download? Did you see that? Because the PDF helps explain a lot of things with kind of pictures too.
Let's do that to your left 2 or 3 more times, then this other side will come easier for you also.
It says thanks. That helps.
It made sense with this.
Hey, Kiwi Gamer.
That's the thing. Me and Weasel had trouble we didn't realize that the grits or the groats were liquid. So we thought we'd try and get it with a dry trailer, and it wouldn't get it to us. We said, this is broke. And then Weasel found dawns on him and figures it out. Hey, let's go get a tanker. And no problems from that point on. So we figured out that it was actually liquid.
Where are you buying sugar beets at?
Right there at Ball Rock Canada.
Really?
You can buy everything. You can buy anything. They sell it all. This stuff, not Canada. This stuff, Ball Rock, this stuff.
So down over by me.
Oh, well, it's like Walgreens, one on every corner.
Yeah.
Hey, DB, what's up?
Yeah, you could buy. There's one of those downspouts, Jerry, that will sell you everything. So it's like a universal.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Tobacco.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah, prices not low. You have to catch the prices just right.
So it's market
Is it
price,
market?
basically, I guess.
Yeah, it is. So if you catch it low, you can do pretty good buying them and making lime and grits. But if it's up in the 300s or so, you can't make any money at it.
It's $2.31 right now.
You're better off to buy your lime in bulk and make it.
Well, yeah. But I mean, I'm just saying it's $2.31 right now.
That's what
Or plant yourself a field of beets or a section of field.
Are you out of your mind? Why would I want to kill myself?
Beets aren't near as bad as taters. Because at least with beets, you got something that can hold some capacity.
Yeah, and
You know, the Ropa's got
wider
43,000
electrical.
capacity, or the Homer's 45. Then the Homer, you can get that giant beet head. It's 12 rows. That dang potato harvester holds just 8,000 liters of stuff, and it's only like 5 rows.
Wow.
I'd much rather do a beet harvest contract than a potato harvest contract. Well, thanks for stopping by, QB.
We've entered the era of online trading. Buy for $2.31 at one place, go up the road about 5 blocks and deliver it, sell it for $3.10.
There you go. That's your next marketing scheme for making money.
I just chuckled about that. That's great.
That's what the console folks do all the time with that manure and slurry mod. They'll buy it and sell it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's got to have enough swing in there to do it, but let me see.
Sure, you have 10 trailers in that place.
How much is your time worth?
Hey, Joe boy, what's up? Hey, Kiwi.
Yes.
The other Kiwi.
Cheapest stuff is in that you can buy in bulk on this map, it's about a washout as far as making lime.
Well, yeah, but lime and then having the groats to feed to the cows. I know you're hard to believe that I actually feed my cows, but yeah.
And one day soon, Doughboy will be back online and streaming. Oh, motorcycle riding. The wind through your hair as it's in a helmet.
You got nothing else to do. It would work.
Let's check this. Beats. Yeah, the low point of beats was way back mid-summer. But you could have maybe got beats for 170. High point of beats are going to be late winter or early winter. Late early winter. Same general curve for taters.
Oh, you're going off that? I mean, if you go off that, you could buy corn dirt cheap right now and sell it in 4 weeks. And make good money.
Get on it.
None of the rest of us will be able to get into that place. Jerry will have so many trailers parked in there.
Excuse me. I'm not the one who owns.
How many trailers are you gonna go? It's kind of like the tankers. How many tankers do you have at one time? 6. 8?
Well, you don't
And I filled
lime
them all too.
you don't lime a field with a crop on it.
And let me see.
So you would lime
Okay.
after harvest.
I was buying.
Do you have any fields that need lime?
And remember, it's a sell point. You got to leave us that way to get in and out of that thing.
4 and 7 need lime.
Oh, I'll leave you a way to get in and out.
We'll lime these now. Then we'll plant them.
Okay, once everything was said and done with the biogas, I think I ended up making a little over $180,000. Off of 7 or 8 trailers.
Anybody selling lime?
Weasel was, I think, or had some.
What would you charge me to lime fields 9 and 4? Or 7 and 4?
If you're asking me, whatever the fertilizer price is that 150 acres, something like that? You provide the lime. Well, if you're in no big hurry, I'm sure Weasel will make some and do a pretty good deal on it.
Yeah.
He just has to have time to make it. just want to go down one that I can go down beside you.
Happened, but oh my gosh, better put up a cheat sheet. I'd have a hard time remembering what did what. We were talking about that earlier when Big David was asking questions about how you shift the guidance steering lines. I was like, I don't know, I never do it. There's keys to do it, I just don't know what they are because I just don't bother to remember them.
Right. On this map, it didn't seem that the player fields are really needing sprayed.
I think I'll just buy the one. Not that big of a deal.
You can store it in your satellite camera. You store it on, so I can draw it out of there.
Well, it might change with year 2. Weed growth. I did see some folks putting some bug reports in about weed growth.
I know the computer fields really loaded up on this map, but the player fields didn't.
And so somebody put a support issue in today about how the AI field, they were complaining the AI fields never offer herbicide contract. So I was thinking, what's because the AI farmers are organic?
Well, on this map they never did, but on county line we did a lot of herbicide contracts.
That was the season?
Pretty sure it was, yeah. We started that map with seasons. Yeah. It was real late in the growing season, right before harvest that they come up. The weeds were full growth, and it was just right before harvest when the crops were in the dark green state. That's when they come up.
How far do you think you rode, Doughboy? Left alt page up and down. Okay, that's what moves the lines.
And that might have been before the last season's update too. It might have been in the very first release of season.
What?
When the herbicide contracts come up.
Yeah, I haven't seen very many of them. I haven't seen any of them.
Well, there was a map I was doing where I didn't see. Oh, it was It was that Reisenbeck map. There were hardly any harvest contracts other than potato contracts.
Well, this one, when the contracts, we've had a little issue with contracts all the way through this map, but what we've got figured out is they don't last very long. We were watching them the other day, and they would pop up and last about 4 hours, and then the computer would switch them and change the state. So I think they were coming up. It's just with the map running time 7:24, they were only staying around 4 hours or so. And then going away.
Johnny on the spot.
Well, like on county line, they would stay around for a couple of days. I figured they would stay around longer with 12 days than they did on county line with 9. But they don't. I mean, they on this one they pop up in about 4 hours or so. That the map will change the state of the field.
Well, maybe that's a feature that the map author can put in.
Could be, yeah. I know on county line we had a potato planting contract. I bet stayed around from late spring all the way into fall. It's kind of like these baling contracts. Of course, we didn't want to do it, and it stayed the whole time.
Right, that's going to just about do us. Yeah, I don't want them too loud. Then I won't be able to talk over them. But yeah, it's a fine balance for sure. Some folks are a lot louder than others. So let's go get our fertilizer spreader. We'll go get ourselves some lime, and we'll start flinging lime.
Set up for.
Let's do a bunch of trips for that, I bet. Three-quarters of a tank of fuel, so we're doing good on that. Tractor's doing good. Cultivator's doing good. Why is that, Chancellor? They pay out more now. Base game baling contracts basically paid out nothing for the amount of time you had to put in. Still don't pay out great, in my opinion, but they pay out more. We'll eventually get around to using that seeder. I did. I washed this thing before we went over to that field. Cleaned up the windows and everything. Oh, well, if you're doing wrong time, well, how long is it taking you to finish this contract? Because the grass shouldn't dry to hay but after a few hours. Like 4 to 6 or 8 hours. Oh, I missed the door. I missed the entrance to this farm more than I get it. Yeah, pretty much whenever I do grass work, I try to get down to 1x. Now we can see out. Let's go put this away. Oh. Drop that off there. Let's go check and see if we can put lime in our silo. Can't make that turn. Gotta remember, it's between the two rocks. Lime or fur. Yep. Yeah, we can put lime in here. We'll get a couple loads of lime with our truck.
Good as mine. How much it take?
Are we talking that slurry spreader again?
No, we're talking about lime in a couple of his fields.
Oh.
Yeah, I have no idea how much it's going to take.
How big? Or I think it was 5, took 4 loads. It's 25K loads. So it wasn't expensive, but
Yep, lime is new for 19. It's the new plow, basically. You need to put lime on after every third harvest.
If you can borrow my spreader, Klein.
Plowing is only needed for root crops and corn. And you have to plow after every harvest with that in order to get the bonus. If you're not really worried about the loss in productivity, then you don't have to. I'm gonna buy this spreader full of lime and start to help her out. A couple truckloads of lime. Obviously, going back to my silo is a lot faster. Driving into town constantly. All right, we need to turn around. I missed my turn. Oh, take out the road sign. Whoa. I don't come up here much. $600. Let's go get our truck, and we'll make get basically 3 or 4 loads worth.
Yeah, that's right. We got. Now that I think about it, that's what when I spread on Jerry's, it was right around 340.
That was where I got the lime. That is one of the contractor yards. It's technically Rockhound's contractor yard. We haven't seen him much on the server. He's gotten busy.
And it's probably a little stingier with it than the pull behinds are.
Gonna start this guy out. Off he goes. Let's go get our truck. Hi. Yeah, you are worthless. Let you lime at a weird angle. So this will hold about 30-some thousand liters. So we'll get a couple loads of this.
And that's about if not more than.
Is a Russian truck for sure.
If he's pulling it at 7 miles an hour, and that John Deere will go 21 miles an hour. He'd be even more than that.
What's the spread on that other one?
think it's 32 to 36. It's no more than 36, but I think it's maybe 32 with lime.
Okay.
And being you're going 21 miles an hour with it, you can cover some ground
I
pretty
don't know what
quickly
lime
with the
oots.
same amount of
What's
lime.
lime oots? This truck is really cool, detailed. Close and open the windows. See the shifter switch. Shifts. Get gas and clutch action. Like the old Mac in 17, the door opens and closes when you get in and out of it.
And in store it says 36 miles.
There's a semi variant. It's a dump truck variant. And then there is a seed and fertilizer and lime kind of hopper variant.
Like I said, if you can handle sitting in that yellow seat, you can buy it. Or spread it yourself. You might want to do it off camera, that way nobody sees you in that green machine.
And we know it's loaded. Oh my gosh. Not want to take off. There probably is, Rob. I just don't know of any off the top of my head. So 9, 18, 27. Just shy of 4 loads. I don't know what you mean in Millennium. You can subscribe. I don't know what you mean by join. Oh, we got the momentum up. Got to worry about slowing it down. Oh, on the brakes.
I'm not counting the road.
Then our lime is empty. Ready?
I can tell you got right at 64,000 on the
Oh.
trailer.
Brakes through the rock. That's right. It's going to dump through the plate. We don't care. We have hose hookups for that trailer. Door open and close. Engine shakes. Didn't even know the engine shook. Let's go get another load. Oh yeah, I don't do that. For a couple reasons. One, then I don't want people feeling like they're entitled to some sort of content with some
circle around, get snug up close,
regularity or just general entitlement. So like YouTube says, well, if you do that, then you want to entice people to join.
Pushing it up.
And you entice people to join by giving them something that the non-members don't have access to. Like early access to videos or some sort of exclusive content. So, yeah, I don't really feel like messing with it. I really feel like, uploading a video and basically saying, oh, members can have access to the video, X days early. Because you know what? That means that the general public has to wait. I want to publish a video when I want to publish a video and not be under some weird thing like that. Well, it's more that my motivation isn't to make money. The way I see it, the join button is just a money grab. It's also why you don't see me saying, you can send me donations, you can do this. Somebody wants to send a super chat, that's fine.
We're not quite half.
Yeah, I'm not going to keep you from doing that. That's cool. I'm not going to be actively saying, go here to my PayPal and send me money. Yep, we got a review on this truck. It was a couple weeks ago. I've had my foot on the floor since we took off. I got the foot down, pedal to the floor. Loaded. Of course, we have the realistic weights in, so everything weighs a lot more than base game. $68, $67, 67,200 liters. Oh, the Syntrack thing? It was weird. I didn't understand it from the contest. Let's brake. On the brakes. Slow down. it down. Go. All right. Oh yeah, that's that one. That is a strange beast. I don't really see any use for it. It's a nice model, but yeah. $4 miles an hour and holds like 2,500 liters of product, so you could use it to go from your silo to maybe like your chickens or your pigs or something. Did it even have a rear attacher? Thanks for the super chat, Millennium. I think we'll get one more load of lime. We'll spread one more load, and then it is a little after 11. Call it for an evening. Get the little running zombie guy. Hit the super chat. Yeah, I suspect Europeans it might make more sense for. We've got our side-by-sides here in the U.S. for that kind of stuff. Your Gators or your others like that. Of course, I could probably customize this trailer and make it bigger. We'll do that next time. Fill this in, maybe. Wish more things
Sorry,
had
Weasel, I was
this
over here working on my
this kind of
invoices.
texture going on.
Your invoices? Oh, I owe you money, don't I? Yeah, no biggie.
Now, like when you put down regular lime, or not regular lime, but solid fertilizer, I wish it
Damn
would
it, thing.
do something other
Let
than
me get in there.
just a wet texture. If it was something a little less full covered than this, since that fertilizer is a granular white, it'd be nice if it was put kind of a little speckled down on the ground. Didn't have to be much. Or you're spraying, I've always thought that if you're spraying, it would be nice if at the end of the booms it dropped some foam or something. Yeah, I've seen sprayers in real life do that. They have a foaming agent that, you know, drops globs of foam down at the edge of the boom. Ridged, what's a ridged grain truck? Don't know what a ridged grain truck would be. Kraz we were just in is a decent dump truck. There's that Ford 9000 that's just about every truck you'd ever want it to be. Games with Hoots, what's up? Yeah, about the only thing that Ford 9000 isn't is a log truck. Of course, you can make it a log truck with the hook lift variant. Well, the Ford 9000 definitely could be a straight truck, kind of a dump truck. The Kraz we've got up here at the farm, that's a good straight truck. We're going to call it a quits. So this thing empties. We're going to park this under our silo spout. That way, if Darren jumps on the server, he'll know that, or maybe he'll figure out that there's lime under there. Oh, yeah. Let's upsize our spreader before we do that. Hey, Ryan, how you doing? Oh, there's our farm over here. good to hear. Sneak in here.
Yeah, I've got 83 160 on here, and I'm
Customize.
swapping trailers. It should be on the next dump. Swap trailers.
That. Two. Oh. Yeah, when we customize it, we unhook it. I like how the tarp that we just got is all dirty. Oh. Let's fill it up with lime. That thing's squat. That lime is heavy, isn't it? Let's fill this up with water. I guess we'll check in on our sheep before we sign out. Let's just drive through some sheep.
All right, I'm gonna step away for a minute. I'll be back a little bit.
Fill her up. Oh. This thing seriously has no brakes. Gotta slow down way early for this. Go. Good. They're good otherwise. About to have some baby sheeps. It'll be fun. Alright guys, that is it for the night. We might be back tomorrow night. Might be doing something else. Said at the start of the stream, might have a pretty big surprise map preview coming in the channel maybe this week. Have to see how it works out, but it is going to be a map that is going to be coming to the Mod Hub in a few short weeks. We'll see that come. Ryan, I do not know. Here's the Kraz. We were talking about that just a little bit ago. Obviously getting all kinds of different colors and configurations. Semi-variant. All kinds of wheels and whatever. Dump truck variant. For a seed, fertilizer, and lime. Overloading variant. And then it also comes with this little pup trailer that you can get. Is that? So what we do know is the game will need to be updated before seasons can come to console. So once Giant starts talking about an update, then after that update happens, then seasons could possibly come to console soon after that. Nobody has any real idea as far as time frame. So guys, till next time, happy farming.